We are headed into town. I actually got sleep last night. Did the earplugs. Amazing. Amazing the difference they make. So we're headed into town to get some ice and some drinks, like Powerade and stuff. Not sure what else oh, and coffee. Guys, I'm sorry, I tried with the instant coffee and I made it 2 mornings in a row. But ma'am cannot live on instant coffee alone. It's not right. There's something wrong about that. Funny thing, when I first started having coffee, I had instant because I didn't know how to make coffee. And someday I'm going to do a whole documentary about my coffee experience, the life of coffee. Anyway, I didn't have a coffee maker or anything, so all I had was instant. Well, I think it was definitely better instant than what I have here. Has to be, according to my memories. I couldn't do it anymore. So we're going to head up into, when I say town, it's like a little hamlet collection of a couple of hotels and a gas station. And even gas station coffee is going to be better than what I was having there. Not only that, but the flies and the now like wasps and bees. You can't sit and enjoy some coffee when you've got all that buzzing around you. So I've decided we like this cooler. Don't we like this cooler? We like this cooler. It's Lifetime brand.
Got the cubed or the block?
But this old cooler from the dumpsters back in the day, it still works for like your drinks and stuff. I just wouldn't put anything else in there. But this one, this been a good investment. What we really wanted was a Yeti, but those things cost crazy money. So we went with this one. It's been good, especially if you do like dry ice. Highly recommend. So Daddy and Mimi are getting the ice.
Oh my God.
Look at this girl. She's amazing.
Where do I put it, Mom?
Just set it on top. Daddy will know where it goes. And then, most importantly,
I got a gummy pizza.
okay, she got a gummy pizza, but more importantly, even than that, dun da 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 dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun da 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 dun. And it's not the like nasty pre-made stuff that this guy's like, what are you doing recording me? What are they called? Cappuccinos and stuff out of the machine. No, those things, I can't handle that stuff anymore. This, some good bold roasted, hold on pizza, bold roasted coffee with a whole bunch of hazelnut. That's happiness right there. No, Daddy's not killing anyone back there. That's just the ice.
I got a gummy pizza.
Gummy pizza, gummy pizza.
Okay.
Earning that gummy pizza. We are out here this morning doing the grand wash. We won't be doing the entire trail, not with starting this late in the day. Just be too hot. But Mimi found something. And Olivia pointed out that everything we're walking on is clay. And someone decided to take advantage of that situation. That's fantastic. Look how creepy that is. Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Now we do need to be careful because there is rain in the forecast for later. And this is a flash flood area. So we'll go up, we'll see a little bit of it, and then we'll head on back and probably go jump in the river. Some of these formations.
I just made this one.
Yeah, they're making some cairns, but look how cool this is. Kind of want to make a little dollhouse cave in there. There's the living room and the kitchen, and this is the grand ballroom. And up there are the bedrooms. Reagan found me a couch.
Which one's the living room?
What did I say was the living room? This is the living room. Actually, no, this is the family room. That's the living room.
This is the cup holder. There can be a ladder right here from the family room down to
Well, that's how they did it. The people that would live in these kinds of caves, like much bigger than this, obviously, they had ladders.
This one it's the holy water.
It looks like what? It's beautiful, huh? That's gorgeous.
Is this their house? Can I climb
It also looks like a big face. There's the 2 eyes, the nose, and the mouth. That is fantastic.
It looks like Sid the Sloth.
Okay.
No, look. There's his nose. There's his mouth. There's his 2 eyes.
All right, fine. But I like my skeleton face better.
Okay, Mom, I made you a couch.
Ah, with an ottoman even? Thank you. Looks very comfortable.
And I'm going to start going. If I bring Barbie along, then she can probably eat in here. Where? In there.
It's dead. It's like...
No, it just moved.
Are you serious? Oh,
Yeah.
no. And we're over here playing house.
Yeah, and
Playing
I almost
dollhouse.
accidentally touched it. Playing up to over here.
Get down, Mariah. I can't. Get down now.
How'd you get up?
Climb
Yeah,
over
there's a
there.
freaking
Get
scorpion,
down.
you guys. Jeez. Oh, no, Reagan, leave it alone. Reagan, leave it alone. That's his house. Sorry, Scorpion. We were just hanging out.
You
Yeah.
got this.
Understandably, Mimi wants down. Okay, all right. Woo. We averted disaster.
That's cool. That's the first time I've seen him.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really neat.
I only saw it.
Thank you, Reagan. You might have just saved us. Ugh. Let's don't take that as a souvenir, shall we?
There's a dead bee, Reagan.
Well, what'd you find?
Nothing.
They don't go very deep.
I want to climb.
5 feet or so.
Huh.
I want to climb up. What about the one below you? Hey, Mom.
Hey, babes.
Take my spot.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Here, I'll sit right here. Underneath you, Reagan. Mom, you like my spot?
Yeah, it's great.
Ooh, now I can take Reagan's spot. Maybe it would be easier to come down if you had gone over here. I look sweaty.
Well, he just climbed up in there.
What'd you call me?
Sweaty.
What'd you call me?
Sweaty. Oh, and Dad, you can sit right here.
It's hot, but feels good. I mean, we made it to the shade. Mimi's with me. Daddy and Reagan and Lulu are back there. Mimi's pretty toasted, huh, Mimi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is my face burnt?
a little bit. Did you not put sunscreen on?
I did.
Oh, well then probably it's just exertion and being hot. But guys, this place,
I want to add mist.
look at this. I mean, it's amazing. Really is. The unshaded parts, they're pretty rough here in the Great Wash, but the shaded parts kind of make up for it, you know? And the scenery. And we brought plenty of water and everyone's wearing hats and Lulu's got the UV umbrella. We've got hiking sticks. I figure we'll do a little bit more and then turn back and go splash in the river for a while. But it just feels good to be hiking. It's not like there's not really any elevation.
Except for this.
Well, except Reagan climbing. But it feels good. It's nice. The trail has narrowed beautifully. And so now we're just in shade. It's wonderful. It's just wonderful. Yeah, this little bit here, I mean, absolutely worth the just
Yeah, we've been waiting for you guys.
pounding heat and just blazing sun. The nice thing is that there's shade stops all along the way. Around every bend there's a shade stop if you just keep going. The guy was just telling us that all those holes up there, they're not like bird holes. They're from rocks over the eons. Rocks getting stuck along the way when the water's moving through, and then the water spins the rocks around and makes those circles. And then eventually the rocks get smaller. Lots of happy families. Everyone's having fun. Hi there. But all these ones that you see all along the way, yeah, the rocks, they get jangled around in there, spun around, and make these holes. And then sometimes the rocks get stuck, but eventually, over time, they get worn down, and the rocks just pop on out. Yeah, a guy was telling us that was along the way. And we're back. So it's not that it was like a tough hike, and actually my body feels really good. It's just that it was so hot, and you know, distances in between the shade, and that we started as late as we did. So yeah, anyway, ended up being about 3 miles total, but we were just getting pretty darn dehydrated. So we're back now at the camp. I'm on the old dumpster salvaged cot here under the trees. Gonna take a little break, and then we're probably gonna go throw ourselves into the river. Not quite that dramatically, but we'd like to go cool down.
Hey, you splashed me. Splash. I'm going to
Dang it, my hummingbird came back and I don't know where he went. Keeps tricking me. See if this guy notices. He's like, oh, oh. Where'd it go? There he is. Dun, dun, dun. He's just hanging out. He's got no problem. It's the kind of thing I would expect like at Yellowstone, but not here. Dude just like owns the place. Reagan put water in the very handy, is it Bisquick or what is it?
Bisquick.
Bisquick shake and pour. Turn it around so they can see it. Yeah, it's one of the ones that we found in like one of the CVS or whatever. Yeah, super handy for camping. It's our last night. We went and drove because it got hot. It got too hot. It's still, even right now, this is what, 7 o'clock p.m. and it's still like 94 degrees. But we went for a drive to enjoy the air conditioning and to just get out of the blah for a minute, and went, I guess, west of here, and it cooled down all the way to like 87 degrees. We came back and it had gone down 3 degrees here. But we can't wait any longer or it'll start getting dark, so we've got to get cooking. We've got some other treats that, a couple of things that are salvaged. I think maybe the cheese balls and a couple other odds and ends, but yeah, stuff, it really does come in handy being able to do things like this, like camping and whatever, family trips, if you can save money on, you know, stuff that you would have had to buy anyway by finding it in the bins, and then it doesn't go to waste and you save a little money. Yeah, they'll just be runny. No biggie.
Rack. The one on the left also has a 6.
They're just sitting out there in the orchard
Wait, no. The one on
of an evening with their big old ears
the one on
and
the
big
left.
old pokey things, antlers.
See, the one on the left, it has an 8 rack,
That's amazing.
and the one on the right has a 6 rack.
He's like, hey, hey, howdy, hey. What's going on? And we're like, oh, we're just passing through.
To collect some apples.
We're not going to bother you. You don't bother us. I wonder if they're brothers.
Probably.
Otherwise, why are they hanging out? Because I thought that boy deer don't really like to just like hang out together.
No, that's in mating season.
Oh. So the rest of the time they're all just like, this is a bachelor pad. We're all just hanging out.
Yeah,
Who's over there? Is that a girl or a boy?
That's a dude. I think
Oh, that's another
I
dude.
think that's a 2 rack.
So this is like a frat house, like a
No, that's a 4 rack.
bachelor pad. This is where all the single dudes hang out.
Yeah.
There's this river trail that goes around over here, but there's also these orchards, and you're allowed to pick apples or whatever the fruit in season happens to be. Right next to the campground. So, we got almost everything out, right? So I need you to start sweeping. Oh, Daddy's things? Okay, just set those out here and then start sweeping. Deal?
And I'm going to throw the garbage away.
Oh, you're so great. Well, you could just sweep it up in your mess. Yeah, Reggie, come get your flashlight, please. We had to take the rain guard thing off these last couple nights. Otherwise, it was too hot. You can't even sleep. But yeah, that helped a lot. We are almost packed. James is over there working on it. Everybody has played a part. Lulu's taken her 5-minute break. Reagan's 5-minute break is almost over. And now Mimi is gonna sweep. So it's pretty much time to go.
Basically.
Oh my gosh, we stink. We are messy, we are dirty, huh?
I don't think Gary's going to enjoy our smell.
Gary the fish?
Yeah.
He won't care.
Yeah.
He won't care. Mimi's still in jams.
Yeah, I'm not. It's gonna be comfy in the car.
Yeah, we got a long drive ahead of us, huh? Yeah. Reagan got dressed. I'm still in my nasty clothes from yesterday. Mimi.
I found slime in the front seat.
Is that awesome?
Yeah. And also it's teeny tiny.
Why is it so cool?
Mm.
Why are you so excited about it?
Also in Reagan's game, it's the jelly gem, and it makes you jump higher.
It's like a power.
Makes you slower. Yeah.
Oh.
So it has one good thing, but then a consequence.
Well, of course. That's life, right?
Yeah.
We decided, as we had just gotten all packed into the car, we really wanted to stop and see the petroglyphs, or at least try to, before we head out. And it hasn't gotten quite too hot yet, so we're gonna go see what we can see, and then be on our way.
See this big rock right in front of you?
Yeah.
Look up above it.
Look at that, Frugal friends.
See the bighorn sheep?
So there's these ones right here. And then
I see some. Oh, there's some over there, but they're hard to see. It's a lot.
these ones are kind of hard to see. They're a little bit faded. But over here, see that? And these are just off the road. You just park and come down this little walkway, and then you can see these just freaking awesome petroglyphs.
Mom, Reagan thinks that's the one that we saw yesterday.
Oh, in the presentation?
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah, it could be. I love this kind of stuff. It's just, the thing that gets me is these were actual people, you know, just, there was some guy or girl right there doing that a couple thousand years ago. That one's, where I'm looking at, is not very high. They would have just stood on it, but you're right, there are some that they do, some that we've seen elsewhere that are really high up.
The other thing you wonder is, was the land out there before?
Well, yeah, this has eroded over time, so, and we're talking literally, you know, 1,000 to 2,000 years. Well, the Fremont people disappeared 1,000 years ago, so that could have been like 2,000 years ago. We don't know how much more dirt and rocks and sediment there was here back then.
Do you think they were talking about back then, Simon? It's really hard to see. But
Oh, yeah.
do you think they were talking about this?
To wonder, what did that mean? One of them looks like a birthday cake, but I'm quite certain that's not what it is.
It looks like an arrow ring.
Something like that.
Uplands. The first settlers, the Fremont Indians, maintained a hunter-gatherer lifestyle, cemented by growing corn, squash, and beans in irrigated fields along the river. Centuries later, the first Mormon settlers found ancient irrigation ditches still intact.